Okay, this is 4K 60 on the Z6II Nikon. I got it on a tripod. I'm just showing you. Just a short video. It's windy, so the sound. But just to show you, this teleconverter is working good, and I got it in full frame. Okay. And now you're going to see the bottom. If I move the scroll down, there we go. So there's my crepe myrtle. Okay, you can see the street, which is about next street over. I'm from the sidewalk, and I'm just scrolling around on this video at 4K 60. So let's go to the base of the tree. Now I'm going to zoom. I'm at 200 millimeters right now. 270, 400, 600. Oh, messed up, sorry. There's 800. Okay, there's 600, 400, that's about 270, 200 millimeters. And the same thing with the bird bath. But I'm just going to scroll up to about maybe 400 millimeters with the converter. Well, I'll go all the way. Look how sharp it is. Now this is in full frame mode, folks. Okay, watch what happens when I put it, and you can see how sharp it is when I put it in crop mode. I'll be right back. Now I'm in crop mode. This is 1200 millimeters. 900 millimeters. 600 millimeters. I think it's like 405 right there, and then of course 300 millimeters in crop mode. So just like the 2x camera, and you can see how sharp it is. So I'll see you back in the studio. Okay, I'm recording this on the Z5. And this is the basic camera that you come in. It's a little windy out here. I had to put on the sweater because it's getting cool out. It's from the mid-70s, but I just want to show you something. Look at the rolling shutter. You think the newer cameras having problems? This is pretty bad on the rolling shutter. That's at 400 millimeter. Let's go to 100, and you can see the same thing, rolling shutter. Okay, so it's at, should be at f9, yeah, it's at f9. So in full frame mode, this is 200 millimeters with the converter, okay? 135 millimeter, 200 millimeter, 300 millimeter. See, it's focusing kind of slow. But this is with the basic camera, okay? That's 400 millimeter. Let's get on this knot, okay? I'll point it right there. There, now it's in focus. Now, in order to get to crop mode, I have to change it. I may have to change it back to 1920 by 1080 to get it in crop mode. Let me check it out real quick. And you can see the difference between crop mode and full frame with this lens. This is at 400 millimeter right now. Okay, this is in crop mode now at 4K 30. Manual mode at 400 millimeters. And it's going all the way back to 200, 135, 100, okay? Put it back on the knot. Sorry, I don't have it down tight. this right here. Okay, now it's focused. Okay. F9. So this is like 300. Now let's go all the way to 1200. And I'm sorry about moving that. Let me get back to the knot or something. Let's just pick one. Okay? 1200 millimeter. Just to move it a little bit slowly. See, I'm moving it slowly and you can still see it. Look at that. Isn't that something? Well, you can see the grains of the wood. Now, in order to get back to 1080, to full frame, I have to take it out of 4K 30, put it at 1920 by 1080. Then I can go into the image area and change it back to full frame. So here I am. I'm going to stick it on here, and that way you can see how this works. So next video. Okay. You can't see it right now, but I'm in full frame mode, 4K 30, and there's a 1.7 crop to it. So let's show you if I do it in 4K 24. See what happens. So with the ZF camera, it's a little bit smaller, and it's 4K 24. And if you notice, it's finally starting to focus. I'm just pushing the back of the LCD screen. This camera is not as good as the Z6II, Z6II, or the higher, or the later models. Going all the way back to 100 millimeters. And I'm going to do this one more time just to show you the difference between full frame and crop mode. Can you see a difference? No, you can't. So I'm at 4K 24 at 100 millimeters. It looks the same, doesn't it? So that tells me that it's not working on this camera with the teleconverter. Now let's see what happens when I put it at 4K 30. See if we get a crop. I don't see a difference, do you? If I increase it all the way to 100. So I don't think it works on this camera, okay? That's the only thing on the teleconverter. Not really working on this camera. But the picture is clear. You can see the jungle, what's left of it. I guess I'm going to pan it around. This is at 100 millimeters. So let's see what happens when I bring it all the way up. And see, now it's in focus. So that's at 800 millimeters or 400. So the last test is I'm going to take the adapter off and see at 400 millimeters if it's smaller at these settings. And just to remind you, it's 4K 30. I believe. Let's see, I'm trying to see the settings. Okay, with the teleconverter off, you can see at 100 millimeters, it goes all the way to 400. I'm trying to focus. There we go, it's final. It's 1/6 shutter speed, f9. And just want to show you, it goes down to 5.6 with the teleconverter off, so it is working. This lens does work with this camera, okay? Now, this is the thing that a lot of people don't believe. So at 100, it should be at 5.6, right? Well, guess what? was at 5.6 on the 400 millimeter. I could not do that on the other cameras. So at 400 millimeters on the Z5, and this is very interesting, it's at 5.6. Isn't that something? Only on this camera. I'm hitting the focus. Now, let's do the shutter speed. 1/30th. I just want to see if it goes any lower. Now, 5.6 is the max, you know. But it's at 10,000 ISO, 9,000 right now. It's late. It's at almost at sunset. Okay. But you can see it stays in focus. So there's just some workarounds you have to work or do with this camera. And I believe it's in crop mode. Let me find out. Was in movie mode. But do you see a difference? Is that 400 millimeters? 100. This is full frame mode, so the image should be a lot smaller. I'm moving it real slow so I can stay in focus. It's doing a pretty good job. So this ends my little experiment with different cameras and the 100 to 400 millimeter f4.5 to 5.6 100 to 400 S Nikon lens, telephoto and anyway, thank you for watching, and remember, stay safe, keep smiling until next time. I shall see you then. Let's see if I can get a good shot. Just trying to scroll. Yeah. Let's look at this close up. This is on the Z5, folks. Here we go. Bye, folks. Good night. So, with the teleconverter back in the little pouch, which I have the 26 millimeter f2.8 also in there, I got just the lens on the tripod, and I think I'll keep it right there for now. So I'm not done experimenting with it. I'm using the Z5 to end this video. And as you can see, I've been doing a lot of work today. So I got the Sony lenses with the Mikey adapter working on the ZF. Okay? My buddy Peter Gregg just got the latest firmware update, and now his third-party Viltrox Z lenses work on the ZF. So now I'm interested in those lenses too, even if I got all the ones I want from Nikon. But as you can see, I got the 28 millimeter on the Z6II with the lens hood, and then here's the 24 to 120 that belongs on the Z9. That's my go-to lens. I was looking at the 35 to 150, and it was too heavy. This is about the right size, right focal length that I'm happy with. Yes, that lens is f2 to f2.8, the 35 to 150 Tamron, but I figure I'd be shooting this outside anyway, not indoors. If I'm going to do indoors, then I do a prime. So that's why I just decided to keep that. I just went ahead and bought the teleconverter, which I have it in this nice ProMaster pack. And I'm opening it up. Now there is a bottom on the bottom of this. I think it's kind of like a raincoat thing where you unzip it and then it comes out and you can make it bigger, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, there it is. The Nikon. Yeah. Might have to edit that part out. But there's the 2X teleconverter. It was sharp. And there's the 26 millimeter. So anyway, that's all I have, folks. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe. Keep smiling. Until next time, I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks.